In the village of Motipur, Chandu and Meena lived as traditional farmers. Their entire livelihood was tied to a single golden wheat field, and their financial survival for the year rested on the success of this upcoming harvest. This chart shows the economic reality of their model. For 11 months, the family absorbs labor and equipment costs while watching their capital drain away, all in expectation of a single payout at the very end of the year. Chandu believed he had secured this payout by negotiating a deal with the local zamindar, a landlord who promised to buy the entire crop at a premium, well above the standard market rate. Relying on this model means any disruption to the final harvest creates a total loss. There is no middle ground. Either the crop reaches market or the year's work is wasted. For Chandu, that devastating disruption arrived overnight. Shortly after the harvest was gathered and stored in his warehouse, thieves broke in and cleared out every single bag of grain. Chandu was left with no grain to sell, no cash for food or seeds, and no way to recover the thousands of hours already spent in the fields. When a system's only source of revenue is destroyed, working harder on the same path isn't an option. To survive until the next season, the family needed a different way to generate income. Rather than attempting to grow a new crop from scratch, Chandu and Meena looked at the resources they had immediately available, the small vegetable garden in their backyard. Look at this flowchart. Meena took these raw vegetables and processed them into achar, or pickles. By adding spices and labor, they turned low-value perishables into a finished product that could be stored and sold at a higher price. Chandu tested the market by taking these jars directly to his neighbors, selling the product door to door to see if there was a real demand for Meena's recipe. This direct sales strategy worked. The villagers liked the taste, providing the couple with immediate cash that they could reinvest back into more ingredients. This new model replaced the uncertainty of a once-a-year harvest with a stream of daily revenue, providing the family with a more consistent financial cushion. As the business grew, they moved beyond door-to-door sales. Chandu opened a storefront in the village, making the pickles available to a wider range of customers. Their growth reached a new milestone when the zamindar approached them again, this time to order 60 kilograms of achar for a large community feast. Fulfilling this order would prove they could handle large-scale contracts, marking their transition from a home-based hobby to a commercial supplier. But the night before the delivery, thieves struck again. Just as they had with the wheat, they broke into the storage area and stole the entire 60-kilogram inventory. The zamindar grew suspicious, accusing Chandu of selling the order to another buyer. Within hours, Chandu's hard-earned professional reputation was under threat. Expanding a business often creates new risks. As Chandu's success became more visible, he became a target for those who saw his growth as a threat to their own interests. Instead of giving up, Chandu decided to actively defend his production. He promised the zamindar a replacement batch within days, then set a trap for the intruders. He filled dozens of empty clay pots and placed them in the warehouse to look like a fresh shipment of pickles, creating a decoy to lure the thieves back. To catch them, check out this schematic. Chandu rigged the warehouse door with a tripwire. If the door was pushed open, a tray of fine red chili powder would drop directly from the frame onto the intruder. The thieves returned that night and triggered the trap. As they forced the door, they were engulfed in a cloud of powder, leaving them blinded and unable to flee. This shift toward active defense forced the attackers to face an immediate cost for their actions, stopping the theft before the inventory could be moved. The captured thieves confessed that they weren't acting alone. They had been hired by Babu Lal, a local man who had been sabotaging Chandu to prevent him from becoming the village's primary merchant. With the evidence of the trap and the thieves' confession, Babu Lal was arrested, and Chandu finally delivered the replacement order to the zamindar. By identifying the person behind the thefts, Chandu was able to remove the specific threat that had derailed his first 2 attempts at success. Chandu survived a systemic collapse by diversifying his income and protected his new business by treating security as a core part of his operation.